Men's open bodybuilding is the flagship category of the Olympia and represents the division with no weight restrictions, allowing athletes to reach the highest possible levels of muscular size. Competitors are judged on four primary criteria: muscle mass, conditioning, symmetry, and presentation. Muscle mass refers to the overall quantity of muscle developed across the entire body. Conditioning means how lean, dry, and separated the muscles appear, with low body fat and visible striations. Symmetry evaluates how evenly muscle is distributed across both sides of the body, while proportion measures how balanced each muscle group is relative to the others. Judging involves a series of mandatory poses, including the front double biceps, front lat spread, side chest, back double biceps, back lat spread, side triceps, abdominals and thigh, and the most muscular. These poses allow judges to compare competitors directly from all major angles. Because there is no weight limit, athletes often compete at body weights ranging from 250 to over 300 pounds on stage, which requires strict nutrition, dehydration protocols, and precise peak week preparation. The division rewards extreme size combined with aesthetic flow, making it the most demanding category in professional bodybuilding. Classic Physique is designed to recreate the aesthetic ideals of the 1970s and 1980s bodybuilding era, when athletes like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Frank Zane emphasized symmetry, flowing lines, and balanced proportions rather than extreme mass. Unlike Men's Open, Classic Physique uses a height-to-weight ratio system. Each competitor is assigned a maximum allowable weight based on their height class. This ensures physiques remain streamlined, with tight waistlines, visible midsections, and controlled muscularity. Judging focuses on overall shape, symmetry, and proportions between the upper and lower body. A narrow waist, broad shoulders, full chest, and well-developed legs are all expected. Athletes must also demonstrate the ability to hold a vacuum pose, which involves drawing in the midsection to enhance the classic V-taper silhouette. Mandatory poses include the front double biceps, side chest, and back double biceps, but Classic Physique uniquely requires the classic pose, which highlights structure and flow rather than brute muscularity. Conditioning is also evaluated, but is expected to be slightly less extreme than Men's Open. The emphasis is on clean lines, visible separation, and an overall balanced presentation. Classic Physique rewards athletes who combine muscular development with timeless aesthetic structure. Men's Physique is built around an athletic, beach-ready look rather than maximum muscularity. Competitors wear board shorts that extend to the knee, which means judging focuses primarily on the upper body, shoulders, chest, back, arms, and especially the V-taper, created by wide lats and a tight waist. The lower body is not judged to the same degree, but athletes must still maintain balanced proportions and visible leg development underneath the shorts. Conditioning standards in Men's Physique differ from other categories. Athletes are expected to be lean with a visible six-pack and muscle separation, but not as dry, peeled, or striated as Classic Physique or bodybuilding divisions. The ideal look is clean, aesthetic, and attainable rather than extreme. Judges evaluate shape, symmetry, proportion, and stage presence, which includes posture, confidence, and smooth transitions between poses. Mandatory poses are limited compared to other divisions. Athletes primarily present a relaxed front pose and a back pose, slightly twisting the torso to enhance taper and shoulder width. Excessive flexing is discouraged. Presentation is a major scoring factor, with emphasis on flow, charisma, and a polished overall appearance. Men's Physique rewards athletes who display an aesthetic, symmetrical, and proportional build without excessive mass. Men's 212 bodybuilding is a professional division created for athletes who cannot compete effectively against the larger competitors in the open category. The primary rule is a strict weight limit. Athletes must weigh no more than 212 pounds, 96.2 kilos at the official weigh-in. Despite this limit, competitors are expected to display the same judging standards as Men's Open: muscle mass, conditioning, symmetry, proportion, and posing ability, just within a smaller frame. Because of the weight cap, 212 competitors often emphasize density and compact muscularity. Their physiques typically present extremely detailed separation, full muscle bellies, and tight conditioning to maximize visual impact. Many athletes in this division stand between 5'2" and 5'7", allowing them to hold significant muscle mass while remaining under the weight restriction. Judging includes all traditional mandatory poses: front double biceps, front lat spread, side chest, side triceps, back double biceps, back lat spread, abdominals and thigh, and most muscular. Posing quality is critical. as athletes must display every major muscle group efficiently within their size constraints. The 212 division rewards complete physique development, balanced muscularity, and precise conditioning rather than sheer scale. It remains one of the most competitive divisions due to the high density of elite, compact athletes. Men's wheelchair bodybuilding is a professional division designed for athletes with lower body disabilities or conditions that limit leg function. Judging focuses entirely on the upper body, including chest, shoulders, arms, back, and core development. Competitors are evaluated using the same standards applied in traditional bodybuilding: muscle mass, conditioning, symmetry, proportion, and overall presentation. Because the lower body cannot contribute to balance or structure, athletes must create visual balance through upper body proportions alone. Competitors perform mandatory poses from a seated position, typically using a stationary or competition-approved wheelchair. Standard poses include the front double biceps, side chest, side triceps, back double biceps, most muscular, and abdominals and thigh, modified. Judges evaluate how well the athlete can contract, display, and control each muscle group despite physical limitations. Conditioning expectations are identical to able-bodied divisions, with emphasis on muscle detail, dryness, and separation. Training preparation for this division requires specialized methods, focusing on maximizing upper body hypertrophy and maintaining mobility where possible. Core control is particularly important, as a strong midsection enhances stability and allows clearer presentation of poses. Men's wheelchair bodybuilding rewards athletes who display exceptional upper body development, precise posing, and strong conditioning while adapting to unique physical challenges. Women's bodybuilding is the original female division and represents the highest level of muscular development for women in the Olympia system. Competitors are judged on overall muscle size, density, conditioning, symmetry, and proportion. There is no weight limit, allowing athletes to reach maximum muscular potential. Judges expect full muscle bellies, deep separation between muscle groups, and clear definition throughout the entire physique. Conditioning standards are extremely strict, with emphasis on low body fat, visible striations, and a dry, detailed appearance. Symmetry refers to how evenly muscle is developed on both sides of the body, while proportion evaluates balance between upper and lower body as well as relative size of each muscle group. The division includes all traditional mandatory poses: front double biceps, front lat spread, side chest, side triceps, back double biceps, back lat spread, abdominals and thigh, and most muscular. These poses show the physique from every angle and allow judges to compare competitors directly. Women's bodybuilding also requires a choreographed posing routine set to music, which must demonstrate muscular control, strength, and presentation skills. The division rewards athletes who combine extreme muscularity with clean lines, balanced proportions, and professional posing execution. It remains the most physically demanding category for female competitors. Women's physique was introduced to provide an alternative to women's bodybuilding, offering a muscular but more streamlined look. Competitors are judged on muscle development, conditioning, symmetry, and proportion, but the expected level of size is noticeably lower than in bodybuilding. The ideal physique shows clear muscularity with visible separation, but without the extreme density, striations, or hardness associated with the highest bodybuilding levels. Athletes must maintain a feminine structure with balanced upper and lower body proportions and a tight, controlled midsection. Mandatory poses in women's physique differ from the traditional bodybuilding lineup. Required poses include the front double biceps, back double biceps, side chest, side triceps, abdominals, and thigh, and an additional pose known as the women's physique pose. The back lat spread and front lat spread are not included, creating a posing style unique to the division. Presentation emphasizes smooth transitions, controlled breathing, and the ability to highlight symmetry without excessive flexing. Competitors also perform an individual routine without music restrictions. This routine is used to showcase pose variety, muscle control, and stage presence. Women's physique rewards athletes who can display muscularity and conditioning while preserving balanced lines, aesthetic flow, and a distinctly athletic appearance. Figure is a women's division designed to emphasize an athletic, balanced physique without the extreme muscularity of bodybuilding or the density seen in women's physique. Competitors are judged primarily on symmetry, proportion, shape, and overall presentation. The ideal figure athlete has broad shoulders, a pronounced V-taper, a tight waist, and well-developed legs that match the upper body. Muscularity should be visible through clear separation and definition, but without deep striations, graininess, or overly muscular density. Conditioning expectations target a lean, polished appearance with smooth lines and visible muscle shape. Athletes must avoid being either too soft or excessively shredded. The division focuses on the X frame, where wide shoulders, a narrow waist, and full quads create a balanced silhouette from all angles. Judges evaluate this structure during quarter turns, which are the only required poses for figure. These include the front, right side, back, and left side quarter turns. No flexing or bodybuilding style poses are allowed, reinforcing the division's preference for shape rather than raw muscle display. Presentation is a key scoring component. Competitors are expected to maintain upright posture, controlled movements, and confidence while transitioning between poses. Figure rewards athletes who achieve balanced muscular development, refined conditioning, and a clean, symmetrical shape without excessive hardness. Bikini is the least muscular and softest conditioned division in the Olympia system, designed to emphasize overall shape, balance, and marketable athletic beauty rather than muscular development. Competitors are judged on an hourglass silhouette that includes rounded glutes, a tight waist, balanced shoulders, and smooth leg lines. Muscularity must be present but subtle, with no visible striations, deep separation, or extreme hardness. Conditioning aims for a healthy, lean look with clear definition around the midsection and glutes, but without the dryness expected in more muscular divisions. Posing in bikini is unique and prioritized heavily in judging. Competitors perform a front pose, a back pose, and transitions that showcase the waistline, hip structure, and glute development. The emphasis is on smooth movement, controlled posture, and confident stage presence. Judges evaluate overall flow, femininity, and how naturally the athlete's physique matches the division standards. Athletes must avoid excessive muscularity, hardness, or vascularity, as these attributes fall outside bikini criteria. Instead, the focus remains on proportion, lower body shape, and overall harmony. Presentation includes suit selection, hair, makeup, tan, and walk, since the division places strong weight on aesthetic appeal. Bikini rewards competitors who present a balanced, feminine, and polished physique with controlled conditioning. Wellness is a women's division focused on a lower body-dominant physique, emphasizing fuller glutes, hamstrings, and quads while maintaining a balanced but less muscular upper body. The ideal wellness athlete has a pronounced curve through the hips and thighs, a tight waist, and a proportionally softer upper body with moderate shoulder and arm development. Judges evaluate overall shape, symmetry, and proportion, prioritizing the harmonious flow from the upper body down into fuller legs. Conditioning requirements are similar to bikini, but allow for slightly more muscle separation in the lower body. Athletes must display firmness, roundness, and visible shape in the glutes and legs without striations or extreme dryness. The upper body must remain in alignment with division standards, meaning no excessive muscularity or hardness compared to the lower body. This creates the signature lower body-focused silhouette unique to wellness. Posing involves a front pose and a back pose, with emphasis on hip structure, glute fullness, and overall symmetry. Transitions must be smooth and highlight the natural curves of the physique. Presentation plays a major scoring role, including confidence, stage presence, suit choice, and overall conditioning balance. Wellness rewards athletes who demonstrate a strong lower body structure, controlled upper body development, and a polished, feminine look. The fitness division is a unique women's category in the Olympia system that combines physique assessment with an athletic performance routine. Competitors are judged in two segments: the physique round and the fitness routine round. The physique round evaluates muscularity, symmetry, conditioning, and overall shape, similar to figure, but with slightly less emphasis on muscle size. Athletes are expected to present a lean, balanced, and athletic look with clear definition, tight waistlines, and proportional development between the upper and lower body. Excessive muscularity, hardness, or striations is discouraged, as the division prioritizes a healthy, functional aesthetic. The routine round is the defining feature of this division. Competitors perform a 2-minute choreographed routine that includes mandatory elements such as strength moves, flexibility, demonstrations, high-energy transitions, acrobatic skills, and endurance-based sequences. Routines must highlight athletic ability, coordination, creativity, and control. Judges score based on difficulty, execution, flow, and entertainment value, with the routine traditionally carrying substantial weight in overall scoring. Athletes must demonstrate both a well-conditioned physique and elite physical performance ability. Preparation often includes resistance training, gymnastics, dance, and cardiovascular conditioning. The fitness division rewards competitors who can combine aesthetic physique standards with high-level functional strength, flexibility, and dynamic stage presentation.